fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Finding Otten once more. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Julio Jones. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point put through by Succop. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Rodgers. That's complete, and once again it's Cobb. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. After the sack on first down, Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught. This is White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. Open man, here's Cobb. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jones. And the Buccaneer defense for the 2nd straight play flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's got Otten. His fourth catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Brady. On the move to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as good running gets them to about the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a play fake. Brady rolling to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield, he gets the tackle for loss. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Brady going to sling this out wide to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. Brady now to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. To throw is Brady. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Now Brady. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
White. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers throwing left side, and Watson has it. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And again, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Inside, number 50. Hey, you block over here.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Brady going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Another catch by White. Back-to-back plays. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now receiver in motion left. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Succop. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godwin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, it's Brady. Forced out to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
First down, here's White. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cobb. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
26. Come out.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air as they have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Brady's throw complete to Otten. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw finds its target, Dobbs. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look, 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He finds Watson complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find Aguara complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here's Brady to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble and 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Brady. Yeah, he's got it. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's Fournette, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Extra point try now for Succop. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27. An inside give to Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Second down, another shot for Jones.
Shoves him aside. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The fumble recovery certainly has put them in the driver's seat. 1st and 10, all tied here in the fourth.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Brady dumps it off to Fournette. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
And here's a good... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, A lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point put through by the Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. He'll complete this one. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Packers are right back in this football game. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This will be caught. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Otten brings it in over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Brady going to throw. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now Brady. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Evans comes in motion right. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Brady going to throw here. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
In motion comes the tight end left. Brady to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Now Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This is caught by Evans. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. To throw is Brady. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Brady going to look to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
out for blood this time, look.